Hello, it's like here to show you the Dora the Explorer and the photo calendar colors. You see is from the first one, as I talk about, is that about taking a number of pictures from the 12 months out of a year, and along with the amount of days, and then the hours per year, and then the picture sizes and stuff. And then along right here is for number 2 is talking about getting them all organized in a file, and uploading the pictures, and it's called right clicking the mouse, and then all that what you call saving them to the disk, and then along with the what you call that the editing and the ISO. But then on this part right here that I went ahead and colored is Dora the Explorer. It's talking about with Dora the Explorer, which you'll take me, if anything, maybe just a small little time to explain as much as I can. But so far as for Dora the Explorer, is I have all these different lines right here. These lines that are kind of divided in like what you call equal. That you got these which it would be maybe available on a lot of the editing tools, such as the like I don't know if Facebook has the same stuff, but maybe Microsoft photo explosion, or whatever you want to call it, Photoshop or something like that. But she sees these lines, and a lot of times on the sides of these line bars here, that you would probably have all these options, such as the brightness, and let's say the exposure. You got the exposure and the focus, and then the brightness, and then the darkness and stuff like that. A lot of that stuff would possibly appear on the editing tools. And so far as with Dora the Explorer, I went ahead and drew a picture of Dora the Explorer right here. But right here is explained that a lot of times it's with the focus is that with the lens on the camera, that if you were to take a picture, that sometimes it would come out blurry. That when I drew it, it's like it's like in the diamond right there. It's like it looked like that one right there was taken like at a horizontal type angle, and then this one right here was at a flat to straight angle. But the photos that I sometimes work with, if you were to put them in an album, then if you would put them in there sideways, or going in like that straight like that, it's like my names, which the ones that are taken like at like a sideways angle, which I would call them a stand straight, is that most albums which would have it to where if you were to put a photo in an album, such as this example, that if you were to put one in there like that, if you will slip it in the sleeve as like that, and then the picture, whatever you took of it could be a towel or something like that, it would go in sideways. But if you were to maybe get one of those albums to where it would have in the right room or whatever you call it, you'd be able to stand it up like that, and then it would be able to show that picture, and from the distance from where it was taken. But so far as the focus goes, it's like if you begin to wonder about if it's the camera movement or whatever that makes it do that. But so far as the focus, is that you had the focus, and along with the file and the disk creation, but which I'll probably have a number of pictures that I had saved on a CD that I just don't know exactly what to do with them. But the way I describe down here, as I say, where I left off is from the second part, is that you're drawing a cloud on a photo, and on one of the pictures, and of course it's like you use like variety of colors, like orange and brown, but you use these different colors, and you kind of experiment around with different ones. But so far as Dora the Explorer, is that add just a little bit of a pink to the mouth. Add a little pink to the mouth, and then got the pink, and then after that, and then go ahead and go like to the orange, and then draw a little bit of the face. It's like trying to get a marker that will work here. But anyway, switch. Yeah, it's like you can use like a orange, or if you want to use like light peach pink or something like that, whichever one that you prefer. But the way I describe it on here is that you start from one end and then you work your way. It's like a puzzle, like a four square type puzzle. Is that you start from the right to the left, or the left to the right, or from the right to the bottom right, or whichever one you prefer. And it's like whichever one that makes it easier on you. But I think a lot of times it's that the picture is able to come out pretty clear. But like a lot of times it's like I have maybe better luck with like the leaf or the pine cone, which the pine cone is, which I describe it as like pine cone, or it could be walnut or something like that. It could be it could be walnut, or it could be something that you would maybe find in like the forest or something like that, green leaf or yellow leaf or something like that, maybe a cloud. Is that to pretty much describe it as like different parts of the plant. It's like the plant of the leaf is like the way like the editing tools are described is it's like a plant, and you would same way it goes with the drawing. Is that a lot of times that whenever you draw a picture, a lot of times if you want to go by the numbers, or if you want to go by the dots or whatever you call it, then a lot of times is that if you were to draw a masterpiece, like to draw a picture like this, a lot of times, which maybe we all don't think about it, is that besides the crosshairs, is that a lot of times that the lines really they got to be connected, and really in order to create something such as this picture right here of Dora the Explorer. Or if I were to draw a leaf, it's like if I draw a leaf, that these lines, in order to really create something such as such as a leaf or something like that, like the line for the stem, it's like a lot of times is that they would need to connect in order really to create something. Connect, and then you can change the color or whatever you want to do. But so far as organizing the pictures, is that you had the oldest to newest, and then to the exposure, and then to the focus, and then on right here is the file size. And a lot of times with the file size, it's like you got the megabyte, the gigabyte, and then the TB, so far as file saving the photos. But a lot of times it's like that depending on the file size too, is that you have the file size that the TB could be telegigabytes or something like that, one that with the largest amount of memory. But so far as with photos, it's like you want to go by the number. The picture number could be 45, 68 or something like that. 4568. You go by the numbers, and then it would have a file name on there, and then along with the editing tools. But so far as with Dora the Explorer, it's like you just really don't know exactly. It's like what do you want to do with the pictures, and along with the the remove red eye. But they are. It's like so far as what Dora the Explorer is, you got the for the editing tools along with the focus, and then the disk creation, and the file name, and along with the cloud, and then so far as for Dora the Explorer, and Dora the Explorer and Photo calendar.